Your prayer is not enough for your rescue. You need combined prayer force. You need the support of other brethren. You need corporate prayer. You need to be part of a place of prayer. In Acts chapter 12, we saw how Peter was already part of a prayer group. If he was not part, they wouldn't have gathered to pray for him. Because he has been praying for others. When it was his turn, they gathered to pray for him. It's not enough to come once upon a time. It's not enough to connect from a distance. Connect closely. Being part of a place of prayer. In Acts chapter 12, verse 5, Peter therefore was kept in prison, but prayer was made without ceasing of the church unto God for him. Prayer was made without ceasing unto God for him. Be part of a place of prayer where they can stand to intercede for you. Not just a place you go and they do all the activities and the jamboree and everybody live with their problem and nobody cares. A woman coming from US this morning, and as soon as she was calling, the Lord opened up her page and was telling her something. She started crying. And I heard God say, stand by this woman. Though it's a risky venture, stand by her. And I told him, I said, there's something I'm going to do for you. I'm just hearing from you for the first time. But I'm going to stand by you to make sure that this challenge is erased out of your life. She shouted. She started crying. What am I trying to say? You need a place where people can stand for you in prayer. When they go and get off, you need the thoughts to stand with you. Not just go to a place and everybody live with their problem. And the pastor will go by eating chicken and fried rice. And the next morning, talk is cheap, but power costs a lot. And it takes power to initiate rescue. It takes power to escape. It's not just talk. The letter killeth, but the spirit giveth life. Be part of a place of prayer. Peter has been part of this. So when he was in trouble, in his trouble day, they gathered together to pray. They prayed without ceasing. You need to be part of a place where they can stand with you in prayer. Where they can stand on the gap for you. Where they can miss their bed and pray all night. Where they can miss their meal and fast for you to ensure that you come out of that trouble. Not just a place where you carry all your load and your body alone. And the good news is that Prevailers Assembly is such place. Where we carry one another's body. Where we lift each other. Where we stand in for one another to make sure that things are working out well. In Ephesians chapter 6. Ephesians 6. You need to be part of a place of prayer. The Bible says, my house shall be called the house of prayer. But quite unfortunately, in most places, prayer is just only 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Other activities have taken over the church. How many churches can you still go to spend time in prayer? Say, my house shall be called the house of prayer. The apostle speaking said, we will give ourselves continually to the ministry of the word and prayer. So the basis of the place where children of God gather is to be empowered by the word and effective prayer. Ephesians chapter 6. Look at verse 18. Praying always with all prayers and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. He said, I'm standing in prayer for you. I'm on the place of prayer for you to make sure that the enemies don't have the right and the say over you. Be part of a place of prayer. Be committed, be regular, be connected. If by virtue of your business or work, be sure you are connected. Let your tithe be coming in. Let your seed be coming in. Let your offering be coming in. Because there is a day called the day of trouble, where it's the voice. Just like Peter, where he was, he might not be comfortable enough to pray so much because he was locked up. They chained him in the midst of soldiers. So he may not have that expression of prayer as he would want to. But the brethren were praying for him. In the day of trouble, you might be emotionally down that you cannot pray for yourself so much. It's the intercession of somebody that strengthens you. In the day of trouble, you may not have all the time to pray. It's the place of intercession for you. I'm praying for everyone here. that the sacrifice of your giving, your commitment, and your being part of Prevalence Assembly will speak for you when devil want to strive. That your amen is standing on one leg. Number 4, develop a prayer life. Develop a prayer life. Prayer is not just a means to get what you want. Prayer is an investment in the realm of the spirit that comes out when the need be. At night when you are sleeping and you cannot pray and the enemies come to attack, they come to smite. It is a quantum of prayer energy available for you in the realm of the spirit that will stand to say, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. That will begin to declare, you may come in one way but you flee away in 7 ways. The quantum of prayer energy stored up. So you have to develop a prayer life, not just to meet your need. Prayer is not just about when you are in trouble. Oh God, rescue me for this trouble. Prayer is not just about, oh God, provide for me. There are prayers you pray, they are stocked up, they are banks for you. That when the need be, the angels of the Lord will set it up. When you are incapacitated, when you are sleeping, when you look as if you cannot access the covenant of praying, the angels of the Lord will activate it to make sure that you gain rescue, you gain freedom, you gain escape. That's why you need to build a prayer life.